Iacp accreditation process, the steps in becoming a fully accredited counsellor and psychotherapist. Membership journey. Student membership. For students completing an Iacp accredited course. Pre-accredited membership. For graduates of an Iacp accredited course working towards accreditation. Accredited membership. Those who successfully completed their client contact hours and fulfilled all Iacp requirements for accreditation. Supervisor. For members accredited for 5 years or more who have completed a satisfactory supervision course. Retired accredited membership. For any current or past Iacp accredited member who has permanently ceased practicing. Inactive membership. For accredited members who have ceased practicing in a paid or voluntary capacity for a period of 3 months to 2 years and are up to date with their annual membership fees. Student membership. Student requirements. From the 1st of September 2018, accredited courses are degree or postgraduate programmes, level 8 and 9 on the National Framework of Qualifications. Accredited courses require a minimum of 50 hours of personal therapy. All students must have completed a minimum of 25 hours of personal therapy before starting client work. Before starting client work, students must have engaged in supervision with an Iacp, BACP or Iacp accredited supervisor and should be Iacp Garda vetted. The minimum number of client hours in training used to be 100, but was increased to 120 for all students who started their training in September 2020 or later. In-house group supervision is required. Group size must be between 3 and 6. Groups must meet for a minimum of 2 hours per month over 2 academic years. Minimum attendance is set at 80%. For counsellors and psychotherapists in training, external one-to-one supervision must not be less than 1 hour's presenting time to 5 hours client work, subject to an overall minimum of 1 hour of presenting time per month per student once they start seeing clients. Note, it is an Iacp requirement that student members must have current and valid Iacp Garda vetting. Iacp Garda vetting is not required for first-year students. Transition from student to pre-accredited member. Students remain student members for the full duration of an accredited course. Students can become a pre-accredited member on successful completion of an accredited course. Students can start counting the 450 client hours towards accreditation after full completion of 100 student placement hours, 2 academic years, and 50 hours of personal therapy. The ratio remains at 1:5 for the full duration of the course. Students are not required to change their supervisor while in training, but they must change their supervisor after graduation or completion of the course. After graduation and change of supervisor, supervision ratio changes to 1:10. It is the course's responsibility to manage all client work while in training. Requirements: first-time accreditation. Completed appropriate training in Counselling&Psychotherapy. Professional indemnity insurance. Garda vetting. Completed 10 hours of CPD for each year of pre-accredited membership. Completed 450 hours of client work with an accredited supervisor, Iacp, BACP or Iacp, post 100 trainee hours required on the course. Group supervision can be up to 25% of overall supervision hours, 11 hours of the 45 required. Applicants must be with the same supervisor for at least 12 months prior to applying. Applications are accepted 1 year after completion of the course and a maximum of 5 years after completion of course. Discretion may be granted, temporarily extended to 6 years due to COVID-19. For applicants working with groups, couples, families, up to 25% of the 450 client hours can be with groups, couples and families. For applicants working online or remotely, a maximum of 50 hours out of the overall 450 post-trainee hours may consist of remote or online work, provided the applicant is competent to work remotely. 50 plus hours is accepted due to COVID-19. This is to be reviewed in September 2021. For applicants working with clients under 18, up to 25% of the 450 hours can be with clients who are under 18, if all the criteria and competencies listed in the standards for working with under 18s are met, and the applicant holds an additional relevant qualification. Annual re-accreditation. From 2016, the Iacp re-accreditation is processed on an annual basis arising from a vote of members present at the Iacp 2014 AGM. Previously, this was done on a 5-year basis. Annual re-accreditation depends on compliance with the supervision requirements for accredited members, 1 to 20, supervisors over 5 years accredited, 1 to 30, senior members over 10 years accredited, 1 to 40, compliance with the CPD requirements for accredited members, supervisors, minimum 30 hours a year. Recommendation for re-accreditation signed by the current supervisor. Adherence to the Code of Ethics and Practice. Being an Iacp member in good standing. Compliance with the Garda vetting. Our accreditation process allows for the formal recognition of your qualifications and experience. Accredited members are entitled to use MIACP after their name. For a full list of requirements, please visit our website.